Greetings, Latifah Faisal. How you doing, little fella? Guess what time it is? See the links underneath the video as per usual. I'm going to read off some things I have from the East St. Louis School District and from St. Louis. Say their names, Latifah Faisal. Let's see you autistically repeat these names. Here's something from the East St. Louis School District. Nearly all East St. Louis students enter school at risk for academic failure due to extreme poverty. And why it's been that way for over 40 years. People have been leaving East St. Louis for over 60 years. Why is that? 100% of students qualify for free/reduced price lunch. According to the 2019 Illinois School Report Card, 5.9% of our students were categorized as homeless, underreported. 97.1% of students are African American and 1.3% are Hispanic. The percentage of students with a diagnosed disability qualifying for special education services is 16%. Hey, Latifah Faisal, do you know what percentage of public school students in St. Louis, East St. Louis, live with one parent and have no daddy? Do you? I do. According to an April 29th story by the Belleville News Democrat and St. Louis Public Radio, a person is 19 times more likely to be murdered in East St. Louis than any other U.S. city, and that's even bigger now. The community is consistently ranked as one of the most violent cities in the country. Between 2000 and 2008, there were 453 murders, making the homicide rate 96 murders per 100,000, far exceeding the national homicide rate of 5 murders per 100,000. Since January 2019, our school district has experienced 10 student deaths, 8 by gun violence. An additional student was shot but survived. The mental health of the children, youth, and families served by our district is heavily impacted by the stressors caused by the high crime rate, living in poverty, which living in poverty can be traced back to alcohol and drug abuse and lack of a daddy, family and community violence, lack of a daddy, drug abuse, no daddy there, so they find a daddy in the streets, single-parent families, oh, there they go, grandparents as guardians, and the prevalence of substance abuse in families, so they hit all the high points. That's why. If you think America sucks, it's because the people suck. Time for some tough love. It's not white men are not holding them down in East St. Louis. And white men have nothing to do with the plight of East St. Louis. A high percentage of East St. Louis children, youth, as well as their parents, have a history of adverse childhood experiences, which result in mental health issues. Adverse child experiences include not only domestic violence, you'll find out if you used to go through enough homicide victims in a lot of these cities, live-in boyfriends kill the children. It's far too common. Or the ones they don't kill, they destroy their lives. ACEs include not only domestic violence, but also such serious family stressors as homelessness and insecure housing, incarceration or death of a parent or lack of a parent, lack of food, and mentally ill or substance abusing family members. Research shows that children who live in violent communities where they experience continuous physical fighting as well as more disturbing violent incidents manifest symptoms of PTSD. So Latifah Faisal, is the white man holding them down? Is it? Or is it just East St. Louis has a cultural problem? Who are you going to blame for that? You think if we send a little more... Do you think if East St. Louis got $1 billion worth of community block grants, do you think suddenly it would become a shining city on a hill? Almost had something else there. If Barack Obama lived in East St. Louis, well, he wouldn't live in East St. Louis. He would leave East St. Louis, and the short time he did live there, he would not attend a public school, and neither would his little rugrats. From 2019, we have this piece. Remembering their names, children killed by gun violence in the St. Louis area since summer began. Say these names. October 23rd, Caleb Smith, age 17. September 27th, Antoine Brown Jr., age 15. This is just gun violence. It doesn't include stabbings and curb stompings. Antoine Brown Jr., age 15. September 12th, Clifford Swan. the third, age 13. August 25th, Santonio Cox, age 15. August 23rd, Journey Thompson, age 8. August 18th, Jason Eberhardt Jr., age 16. August 12th, Xavier Usanga, age 7. Xavier Usanga was outside his family's home on North 14th Street when he was shot and killed on August 12th. The 7-year-old boy was on his way back from a neighbor's house. Xavier was with 2 of his sisters when he was shot. Hey, Latifah Faisal, say his name, dummy. You know George Floyd's name, say his name. July 20th, Eddie Hill IV, age 10. July 15th, Devon Winters, age 17. Are white militia members responsible for the plight of East St. Louis? Do you think more welfare is going to fix this, or do you have to fix the human heart, which is desperately wicked? July 10th, R.J. Dorsey, age 16. July 8th, Omarion Coleman, age 15. June 26th, Darrell Williams, age 15. June 25th, Michael Henderson III, age 15. June 9th, Kennedy Powell, age 3. Kennedy was 3 years old when a drive-by gunman shot her in the chest in front of her grandmother's home on Michigan Avenue in South St. Louis. She was playing in front of her grandmother's house. Kennedy was in a group of neighborhood children playing outside on the evening of June 9th in the Mount Pleasant neighborhood. Her mother and her father were passing out slices of pizza. So she had a mother and a father right there with her, which is kind of rare in a lot of these decaying urban centers. But here was a black girl that had mommy and daddy, apparently as a family unit. Her mother and father were passing out slices of pizza to the children when shots rang out from a passing car. Hey, Latifah Faisal, you know George Floyd's name, little fella. Do you know Kennedy Powell's name? Hello, Latifah? You there? June 8th, Jashawn Johnson, age 16. May 23rd, Christina Curry, age 16. Christina Curry was 16 years old when she was shot and killed outside Roosevelt High School in Tower Grove East. Police believe she was shot between late at night on May 22nd and early morning on May 23rd. Her body was found on May 23rd. She planned on moving to Texas, and I do not blame her. Any successful person, once they finish school, leaves East St. Louis as soon as possible, and its declining population over the past 60-plus years is proof of that. So, hashtag Black Lives Matter. Latifah Faisal, hashtag say their names, little fella. Say those names. You know George Floyd's name. I want you to say those names. And to a reminder, East St. Louis and St. Louis have been Democrat enclaves for a very, very long time.